Why are AMC movie theaters everywhere? Here, and that's just in Burbank. These 3 AMC movie theaters in Burbank form the Burbank Town Center, which was the most profitable theater in America last year. If you head about 15 minutes in this direction, you'll end up at the AMC at the Americana at Brand in Glendale. 15 minutes in this direction, and you'll end up at the AMC Universal City Walk, and a little bit further past that, and you'll end up at AMC's Grove movie theaters in West Hollywood. With relatively few competitors in this area, meaning independent or other smaller corporate theater chains, if you're heading to see a movie, it's probably going to be at an AMC. How did the acquisition of a single movie theater in 1920 in Kansas City, Missouri, turn into the largest theatrical exhibitor in the world? In 1920, Maurice, Edward, and Barney Dubinsky purchased the Regent Theater in Kansas City, Missouri, and Stanley Durwood took over as CEO in 1961, renaming it American Multi-Cinema nearly 40 years after the company was created. In the year 2000, AMC was one of the first brands to co-found online ticketing service in places like the AMC Empire 25 in New York City, one of the busiest theaters in the world. 2006 was when AMC really kicked things into high gear and started acquiring other movie theater chains to build their presence throughout the country, starting with Lowe's Theaters in 2006. Then AMC acquired Carasotes Theaters in 2010, expanding its presence in the Midwest, moving on to acquire Starplex Cinemas in 2015. And 2016 brought new CEO Adam Aron as the 4th CEO and president in AMC's history, moving on to 2017 when AMC then acquired Carmike Cinemas, making it the largest theatrical exhibitor in the United States, and that same year also acquiring Odeon and UCI Cinemas, making AMC the largest theatrical exhibitor in the world. Meaning AMC theaters didn't become the biggest theatrical exhibitor in the country and around the world just by building the most theaters. They bought lots of other chains and took over their presence in communities around the US and the world. Some other interesting touch points in AMC's history include 2011 when they launched their AMC Stubs Rewards program, and 2013 when AMC went public on the New York Stock Exchange. In 2018, AMC became the first movie theater to open in Saudi Arabia after they loosened their rules. 2018 was also when AMC launched A-List, which allowed you to see a certain amount of movies every week at AMC for a low monthly price. Now, that price has risen throughout the years, but when the program was first introduced, it was an amazing value. It went against some competitors like MoviePass, who have since fallen off for one reason or another, but this subscription service is something that keeps people coming back to AMC movie theaters again and again. And don't forget, if you cancel your AMC Stubs A-List account, you can't come back to the program for 6 months. In 2022, AMC worked with the company Cineonic to install laser projectors in 3,500 of its US auditoriums. And equally important, apparently, in 2023, AMC put out an all-new line of microwave popcorn and ready-to-eat popcorn. Wow. As AMC has expanded by gobbling up its competitors, independent theaters and smaller movie theater chains have struggled to keep up with AMC's economy of scale. An example of something like that happening right here in the Los Angeles area is the Regency Calabasas Commons Theaters closing just this past week. This 6-screen theater opened in 1998 as the Edwards Grand Palace Stadium 6 as one of the most expensive theaters ever built by Edwards. Edwards eventually went bankrupt and the theater was acquired by Regal and later became the Regency Calabasas Commons. According to KTLA, like many local theaters, it struggled in recent years as audiences shifted from the big screen to streaming services, a trend accelerated by the pandemic. Nationwide, theater attendance remains down around 20% from pre-pandemic levels, according to industry data. Just a couple of years ago, developer Rick Caruso, who owns the Commons, announced plans for a major redevelopment plan for new housing, stores, and restaurants that necessitated the demolition of the theater. KTLA movie critic Scott Mantz noted that this is so sad. He said, "As much as I still believe that seeing movies in theaters is the way to go, you can't argue with declining attendance now that more people are choosing to watch movies at home." As of Monday, there were no movie theaters between the Thousand Oaks and Westlake Village area of Ventura County and the Woodland Hills area of the San Fernando Valley, where you'll find an AMC at the AMC Dine-In Topanga. Movie industry woes, strikes, and a fracturing of audiences that comes with the rising streaming services means that these problems are only going to be worsened over time.